giving me an A, give me an F. You giving me the worst grade in the world, worse than an F, is a D. Because with the D, even though we love the D over here, you know which D I'm talking about. But with the D, oh, my coffee looks so good.
It does.
That don't even look like coffee. That's not even coffee.
The way the whipped cream is running down the side of the coffee.
That is over.
The white stuff is run down the side of my face from time to time.
That looks really good. The coffee looks good.
That's my coffee.
If I drink coffee, I would drink that.
That looks like coffee.
Y'all hire clowns as if you were running a circus. So you get a circus and you hire clowns. Anyway, moving on.
Take it from the people who play cards for him. He be cheating.
No, I only cheat on Uno. Only Uno. Only Uno.
Uno, Tuno, Luno, he is a cheater.
Everything.
If you cheat,
See, they said you probably look. He said you probably do cheat. He do.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I'm out of here. Bye.
OnlyFans so that you can look at the longer videos and you can go in the comfort of your own little room at the boarding house, rent it home, grab your little Albaline and smoke it out for as long as you want it. Playing it over and over and over. The long videos of Malik's long peen, because you have an infatuation with his long peen. I am certain that at this point you want him to shove his long peen somewhere inside of your body. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
The
devil.
There he go. Here we go.
Y'all wasn't gonna make me the oldest one on here.
You did not send me a text, a link.
I did.
I do have to say, Ty, you were in the group chat on Instagram, whatever Instagram that was.
Wait, what? Kenny? Love you down. I don't have no problem with Kenny. I like Kenny. But Kenny girl. Kenny girl. Kenny girl, we did not think he was nobody's straight. Neither did we think he was nobody's top. At best, verse. If I stretch, maybe if I stretch, I might give you verse top. I'll stretch to give you verse top. But you do know that we had already deduced that you like to have spoons dipped into your sugar bowl, right? We had already. I mean, I don't think there's anybody. Even DeAndre, who professes that he's the top, and Archie, who professes that he's the top, they profess to be straight tops. You ain't gonna get me to believe that they had a spoon dipped into their sugar bowl every now and then. The least about JG.
Yeah, no, that's a tough one. Well, definitely what I like the most about David is
y'all girls need to understand. Girl, you had a bust down. Girl, y'all had a one-night stand. Y'all got drunk one day. Y'all had a one-night stand. It was good that night because you was drunk. Probably if you was sober, you gonna be like, girl, this wasn't even that good. But girl, you was drunk or coked out or a combination of the two of them. Whatever the fuck y'all do down there to the LA. Y'all had a good bust down. It was what it was. You should have kept it moving. Well, hello, everyone. How art thou? I'm over here trying to go live, and Really B is feverishly texting me. I ain't got time to respond to her. I don't have time for Really B and her text messaging. God of mercy, God of love, rain on us from heaven above. I don't have time, Really B. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Because she is over here bothering me. And I'm over here trying to do a whole live. God, why would she choose when she know I'm live to be sending me all these damn text messages? A mess. Just a damn mess. A damn mess. Just a damn mess. Girl, somebody go talk to Really B and tell her to leave me alone. Leave me alone. Girl. Anyway, hey, y'all. Hey. What's up, y'all? What is up? Yeah. We're live. We are live.
with Silly Saturday. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out how to post this on my stories on the Twitter. Hold on. Let me see if I can post this on my stories on the Twitter. Y'all go ahead and do y'all bell ringer, hit the like button, share the video out, all of that good stuff while I take a second to see if I can figure out. Not now. Not now. God. Okay. Not now. God. Why is this thing bothering me? Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Like, you really gonna take me through all of this? Really? This why I don't do stuff on Instagram. Because you gotta take me through all of this. And I got a whole show that I got to do over here. I don't have this type of time. I don't have the energy to do this. Okay? Girl. See if I can get this done. Girl. Girl. I don't even know how to post a link on here. Wait. So, no, I don't want to do AI. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm not gonna do this. I don't have time. I just won't post it on. I just won't post a link. I just I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on right now. Y'all, I'm so social media challenged right now. It just don't make no sense. It don't make no damn sense how challenged I am with social media. God of mercy, God of love. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just going. Whatever. Um. Whatever. Hey y'all. Hey. Let me say hey to y'all because I don't know between really being social media. It's getting on my nerves. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What is going on? Let me say hey to y'all as y'all come in. Hey, L Love, Tracy W, Lemon Kush Pepper, L Sid. Happy Easter, everyone who celebrates Easter. Janae, what's going on? Red Bird, Lil Baby. Lil Baby, where you been? You been skipping my class for a little minute. Now, I ain't seen you in a minute, Lil Baby. Where you been? I hope you got a absent slip because you've been skipping my class for several days, a couple weeks now. I ain't seen you, girl. You know we be missing you. Hey, Sharice, what's going on? Vovo, hey, Cookie. Montrez, what's good, bruh? Monk Chip, boo. I'm not sitting the link for you. Bother my spirit. God of mercy. God of love. Y'all see what I got to deal with? I got a whole show I'm trying to do. What really be? Huh? Here's the damn link because you bothering me. Hey, friend Jay, how are you, my love? You see what I got to go through? God, Lord, see something here. See if I can. Well, I don't even see it. So that means it's. Oh, it is there. Okay, there it is. Cha. Silly Saturday is spicy. Silly Saturday is spicy. What does this lady want with my life? Yes.
I actually came up here to apologize for interrupting your live, okay? Because I did not, like, literally, as I sent the message, you went live, okay? So I came up here
You know, I'm like that teacher that comes down and comes into your classroom to let you know that the principal is doing random observations, trying to look out for you. See, that's what I'm trying to look out for you.
Oh, what is your
So I
observation,
came
man?
to apologize to
I
the
love you.
pupils.
Hey, but
Now,
not to me.
with that being said, was your answer a yes to the meet and greet section of this conversation?
That's right, girl. We are VIP, of course. If I'm gonna be with the
Okay.
icons now, I got to be in
Okay.
VIP with the icons, girl.
Don't you do it. Don't you
If I gotta sit with the icons, girl.
And on that note, goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye. Lord, y'all see what I got to deal with on this good silly Saturday? God. Hey, Harold. Hey. Hey, love. Oh, but Janae's the love bug, but I can't be a love bug. See, this is the bullshit that I be talking about. Y'all just treat this. I host the whole show. I give y'all a classroom where y'all can sit next to each other, pass notes, talk to each other, gossip, do whatever y'all want with each other. But y'all don't even appreciate the teacher. When is Teacher Appreciation Day? Because the teacher gives you this space to facilitate everything y'all got going on. I'm just saying. Lord. Lord. I love you still, Harold. Y'all see how Harold be doing me? He wonder why I tell the new kids don't go over there sitting next to Harold. Well, hello to you too, Harold. Hey. Y'all ready to get this party started? Put a Shondo in the chat if you're ready to get this party started. Let's go ahead and let's do the damn thing. Shondo to you and yours. I hope you're having a great Easter weekend. If you celebrate Easter, Resurrection Sunday, Passover, I don't know, whatever holiday you may be celebrating this weekend, or if you're just celebrating, you got the day off work. We are celebrating together. Shondo to you and yours. All right, so let's get this party started. Let's get this party started right. Let's get this party started quickly. All right. My favorite segment, our hashtag ABC segment. Now, I'm going to say this for all of my pupils. I polled the house last week, right? And last week I said that the people said that I could start to do away with the palette cleanser segment. So we haven't done away with the palette cleansers segment, but it's going to be gradually slimmed down and phased out because the people say they didn't want or need the palette cleanser segment anymore. So on this week's palette cleanser, we're slowly phasing it out. All of the women are gone from the palette cleansers this week. No women's this week. Can I tell y'all that's what takes me the longest time to do of everything in the whole production of Silly Saturday? The thing that takes me the longest to do is find the female palette cleansers. That's what the people told me, El Cid. The people told me that they didn't need the palette cleansers, and so that we could phase the palette cleansers out because it's just not needed and gratuitous. And I polled the house last week, and y'all, nobody argued, nobody said it was wrong except for one person. I think it was Spicy Original was the only one who said yes, because Spicy Original is the person who came up with the term palette cleansers. Listen, El Cid, I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. El Cid, what do you want from me? What ma'am, do you want from me? You said you are a heterosexual woman. So I don't see what you would need with the women in the palate cleanser section. Now we have our Women's History Month moment, of course, yes. But they're just removed from the palate cleansers. That's it. Hey, MVN, my love. Hey, let's go. What's going on? Harold, you said you didn't ask for the palate. I asked last week, and nobody was in disagreement. Everybody seemed to be okay with it. So I said, oh, okay, I guess, well, we can, So I said I wasn't going to do it in one fell swoop. I said we will gradually fade it out. I don't know. I'm just giving the people what they want. I'm a man of the people. Got to give the people. Got to give them what they want. Let's go ahead with our we'll talk about this toward the end of the show when we get to the palate cleanser section. Okay. So I saw this and Patrick Mahomes, go away. Just because, listen, I'm not one of these people that feels like I'm not one of these people that feels like because Diddy went down, now you got to go and delete all your tweets from Diddy as if they never happened. I mean, you don't have to do that. At the time, you may not have been aware of what Diddy was doing. You may not have known that people was in the basement of Diddy's house getting their backs blown out. You may not have known that in some restrooms you could find people being filleted. You may not have known that there were golden showers and shit taking place in assorted rooms down to the Diddy party. You may not have known all of that. You may not have known that he was an alleged sex trafficker, allegedly. So I don't feel like you need to delete all of that, because at that time, when you put this tweet out, like that tweet was way back in 2014. How would you have known? I'm just saying, I think it's just, sir, we need all that. You just draw more attention to yourself by deleting it. I'm just saying. Sir, go with God. Anytime I see this woman's face, it's a hashtag ABC. I don't even read stories. I never bring y'all story. And my timeline be filled sometimes with stories dealing with this woman. I don't say her name. I don't read the stories about her. I saw this, and the fact that they're thinking about doing a reality series, a reality TV series, and bringing this woman back on my television screen. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. This is definitely a bitch came. A bitch just came. A bitch just came. Hey, Katherine Pow. Now, some of y'all may like this woman. I can't stand the whore. I don't like her. I don't like her. Moving on. I saw this, and I saw the little video with Stevie telling 50 he wanted to fight him. Sir, I'm not here for this. Nobody cared. Stevie, go away. 50, go away. Why y'all here? I mean, Stevie, the only video we may want to see you in, Stevie, is if you do an OnlyFans, because you got a nice slab of beef down there, and the body is still sitting right. So I wouldn't mind, maybe, long as you I would love for you to put on one of the masks that the OnlyFans models be using. You could put a mask on for me, Stevie. But if you want to do an OnlyFans, that's all we want to see. But if your sons want to do an OnlyFans, oh, we here for the sons. Oh yeah. Your grown sons, oh yeah, we here for them. They fine. Now Stevie's sons, yeah, they fine. Them some fine young men. They is fine. Hey, Ravine, can they both fight to the death? We should be so lucky. Ravine. We should be so lucky. I want to understand, Stevie, why you always all over our internet timelines. Can you bring your sons out of hiding? Can you have them all over your timeline? They're the only ones we want to see. We just want to see your sons. We don't give a damn about you, Stevie. We want to see the sons. Do us a favor. Bring your sons out and you just fade into the background. That's all we need. Can you also confirm whether or not you gifted your sons with the same slab of beef between their legs as you have? I just want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Did they get gifted genetically with the same third leg that you seem to have between your legs? That's all I want to know. All of this fighting and carrying on, we don't give a shit. Unless, like Ravine says, you're fighting to the death. I'm just saying. The coffee today, it's not quite extra good. I did a new little something to it. I don't know how I feel about it. It ain't nasty. It's edible, but I mean, it ain't. I can't do that no more. Anyway, but yes, not baby oil fights. Lord. Only the oldest one. The other one look no, Harold. The other one is cute too. Don't he got like 3 sons? I thought he had like 3 sons. Child, the ones I seen cute, honey. I told y'all after the whole health scare, I don't want to hear a goddamn thing from this young man right here. And then when you took your ass over there, because you seem to have an affinity for white women, I don't know why. I don't know why, but you seem to have an affinity for ugly ass white women because you was over there dating Katie Holmes for a while and she ain't the cutest thing in the world. And then you was dating this businesswoman or whoever she is from Australia and telling us to leave you alone. Sir, leave us the fuck alone and go away. Go away. Go away. I'm just saying. I don't know, ALC. I don't know if all the limbs are working. I don't know. Hey, Sharice. But I don't care. I mean, it don't take much for his other limb to work because it ain't that big. Y'all seen his meat. His meat ain't that big. So it don't take much blood to get down there. It ain't like he Marshall Price or somebody around here. You know, he got about a good about 4.75 to 5 inches. Ain't a lot going on down there. Hey, lovely 31 Blueprint. Hey, Mamiana, you say he was raised in Texas. That's why he like all these white women. Child, I don't know. I don't have this type of time. A bitch just can't. Sir, go with God. Go with God. Let's delve into the dossier. Into the dossier we go. Into the dossier we go. Yeah, it's kind of a mini pickle, and it ain't even got no girth to it either. LC, it's child. Don't even get your hopes up, honey. Ain't even got no girth to it. Let's go into the dossier. Well, I ain't even got the dossier open on my end, dear God. I need to probably do that so I can have these stories ready. I ain't even got the dossier open on my end, dear God. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, boo. All right. In our first story, Louis Gossett Jr. passed this week. We certainly give a hearty rest in peace to Louis Gossett Jr., Oscar award-winning actor. So many roles, so many movies. We last saw him in The Color Purple. They also say that he was in the middle of doing like in production for like 4 films. So yeah, we are praying for him. Our heartfelt condolences and prayers and thoughts go out to his family, friends, and loved ones. A long, hearty life. He was not 87. He was 87 years old at the time of his passing. And certainly, as I stated, we're praying for his family, friends, and loved ones. 87, that's a long time to, be here. He lived a long, good life. And may he rest in peace, Louis Gossett Jr. So Lizzo is in the news, and Mama says she's sick of social media. She wrote, I'm getting tired of putting up with being dragged by everyone in my life and on the internet. All I want to is to make music and make people happy and help the world be a little better than how I found it. But I'm starting to feel like the world doesn't want me in it. I'm constantly up against lies being told about me for clout and views, being the butt of the joke every single time because of how I look, my character being picked apart by people who don't know me and disrespecting my name. I didn't sign up for this shit. I quit. Lizzo. See this whiteboard back here? Come to the whiteboard, ma'am. Come to the front of the class, sweetheart. Come to the front of the class. Come to the front of the class. Now, I'm not a makeup expert, but anybody notice that she has two different eye mascaras on? Like one eye, the left eye has like a white thing going on. The right eye got like a yellow thing going on as if it's not finished. Is that on purpose? I just need my experts in makeup to let me know if this is an unfinished look, because that's the first thing that stuck out to me when I saw this. Hey, Tracy C. Ma'am. See, this is the problem with I have with some of the millennials and Gen Zers. You bitches are built differently. Y'all bitches ain't built for this shit. I'm just gonna call it out for what it is. Y'all some, y'all emotions and shit is too fucking fragile and shit. Okay? Like y'all not built. See, my generation, we were built for this shit. We were built for a bitch talking about us. We don't give a fuck, or we eviscerate them. We don't go and hide and say, oh my God, they're talking about me. Oh, no, bitch. We don't cower. We don't go and hide and say, I quit because people are talking about me. Newsflash, lady. You asked for people to talk about you. You wanted to be an entertainer. You wanted to be an artist. You wanted to be all over Al Gore's good internet. You wanted all of it. And you thought by some sheer stretch of the imagination that you weren't going to have to get any negative kickback on that. You just thought everything was going to be good. Sorry, sweetie, dear one, doll baby, love bug. Life does not work that way. And this fuck shit you got going on. Oh, I didn't sign up for this shit. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because when you signed up to be an entertainer, when you signed up to be an artist, when you signed up to be plastered all over Al Gore's good internet, that's what the fuck you signed up for. The problem is you didn't read the fine print. The problem is you are delusional in the head. That's your fucking problem. And see, here's the other problem. The problem is when some of these artists that ain't built for this shit have this stratospheric rise, they forget that life is radio waves. The higher you go, the lower you will go. You can only go as high up as far down you go. That's how radio waves go. So, ma'am, yes, you're gonna have to deal with some shit. Yes, shit ain't gonna always be peachy. Yes, people gonna talk about you all the time. That's what the fuck happens. Now you can go crawl up in your little corner and cry. You wasn't doing all of that crying when you was yelling at your little dancers and shit. You weren't doing all of that crying. You was telling people to take, what was it? Take hot dogs out of the vagina, or was it a cucumber or pickle? Something she was telling them to catch out of the woman's vagina over there in Europe or whatever. You wasn't fucking you want all of this meek and mild and humble and oh my God, I want to feel for that girl. If you don't go sit the fuck down somewhere, ma'am, we don't have this type of time. We do not care. We do not care. We do not care. It was bananas. Thank you, Tracy, because I had forgot. This is some fuck shit. So if you want to quit, ma'am, I promise you, you have not been on our television screens. You ain't been in our timeline for the last few months. We ain't skipped a beat. The world did not stop rotating on its axis. We ain't stopped going about life. Ma'am, if you want to go the fuck away, go away. We don't care. But I promise you, what the fuck we don't want is, we don't want your motherfucking ass coming back later talking about, oh, well, I'm back now. No. No means no, and yes means no. If your ass want to go crawl in the corner and cry for the rest of eternity, stay your ass over there. But I promise you, we don't want to see your ass back in another 6 months, a year, 2 years, or whenever. Stay your ass the fuck out of our way and leave us the fuck alone. I'm just saying. But all of this, oh my God, people are talking about me. I'm the butt of the jokes. Oh my God. You know how many people live every day as the butt of the joke, live every day with people talking about them and all of that shit, and they keep going on life and they don't have nowhere near the fame and notoriety that you have? Ma'am, if you don't go sit your stinking ass the fuck down and be, I don't want to be one of these just be grateful for what you got type of people, but you got to understand that life is not a bed of roses every day. And that's what I'm saying. The delusions of a lot of these kids that grew up where social media is life, they look at social media and forget that people are only giving you 1% of their life. The other 99% of what they got going on, you don't see, believe it or not. So you just have this depiction or this delusion about life, thinking that everything is going to be great. Everything is a movie. Everything is just great. And it's not, because that's all you see on social media. And social media is life for you. Child, being the butt of the jokes to you, right? In my face. And I keep going. Girl. Today's anniversary of Demita Joe. Look at all she has done. No, Janet Jackson's birthday is in May. I thought it was. Is it Janet Jackson's birthday in May? Somebody looked that up. I thought Janet Jackson was a Taurus. And man, we don't give a shit. Go with God. Go with God. Ma'am, go with God. So the White House is complaining because they say journalists that fly Air Force One are stealing everything they can off the goddamn airport. They take inventory of the shit that they do. They say they're playing cards. They be stealing the playing cards. They steal the napkins. They steal the liquor glasses. They steal the toiletries. Anything with Air Force One on it, these hoes try to steal for memorabilia and shit like that. Like, they have a lot of presidential themed stuff on Air Force One, like boxes of M&Ms with the Air Force One and the presidential seal and stuff on there, and napkins and matchboxes and all kinds of shit. They say the journalists just be in there hoarding everything they can. Like, they ain't never been nowhere in their goddamn life. And they're saying it's becoming an issue because they're having to spend too much money to replenish this shit all the time. I don't know what to tell you. Just don't get them hoes nothing no more. They say it's kind of a rite of passage for journalists when they first get on the the Air Force One beat, and they have to report on that. And so over the years it's become kind of a rite of passage where you kind of make sure you take some memorabilia and
and you have something to prove that you flew on Air Force One and you was one of the journalists that got to be on Air Force One. But they said, listen, we ain't got this type of time no more. They sent a note to journalists, an email, said, can y'all please return our stuff? And they ain't got shit back. I mean, what do y'all expect? What do y'all expect? You expect them to give it back? I'm just saying. Demeter Joe is not one of my favorite albums. I only had like 1 or 2 songs on Demeter Joe. I ain't really care for it. It's the big 5 for Janet for me. Control, Rhythm Nation, Janet, Velvet Rope, all for you. It's the big 5 for me. After the big 5, it don't matter. I'm just saying. Sounds like you had a 5-star hotel, child. I do stay at 5. Listen, I was at the Waldorf Astoria in a couple weeks ago, and I did take the if you give me a second, I go over there and get the goddamn bathrobe I stole from that bitch. Put it in my luggage, and looked a couple weeks later, made sure they ain't charged me for it, and they didn't. I'll be at the Waldorf Astoria in August in New Orleans. I'm just saying. Listen, I'm with you, Tracy. I'm saying. I say it's the person doing inventory that can't count. Oh, bloop. Tell them, Fran J. Hey, Fran J. Listen, if you don't, hey, Angela, if you don't give the people the shit, they won't take the shit. I mean, how about that? I don't know. Listen, with y'all got billions of dollars to send over to Israel and Ukraine, I'm sure you could spend some money to replenish fucking Air Force One. Y'all always trying to be cheapskates with your own fucking citizens, but you don't mind spending hundreds of billions of dollars across the country for people that are not even fucking citizens. Go to fuck with God and leave us the fuck alone. Hey, Brittany Janae. How are you doing today, Brittany Janae? So listen. That young man right there is a YouTuber. I did not check to see how many. I probably should have checked to see how many subscribers he have. Somebody go look. That is his name is Your Fellow Arab or Arab. My Miami came out. In Miami, we say Arab, not Arab. But his YouTube page is Your Fellow Arab, and it's all one word. Tracy, can you go check and see how many subscribers he have? Because they say he's a big YouTuber. That's what they say. The people say he is a big time YouTuber. But bruh, I shouldn't be laughing. But he went over to Haiti and got kidnapped. Girl, let me read this story. Hey, China White. Let me read this for you. An American YouTube and Twitch star known as Your Fellow Arab has reportedly been kidnapped in Haiti. He was trying to interview gang leader Jimmy Barbecue Cherizier when he was allegedly taken by the 400 Mawozo gang. Local reports suggest he was held in the area of Croix de Bouquet. The gang's ringleader is Joseph Wilson, also known as Lanmo Sanju, which means death has no appointed time. The group had previously kidnapped 16 American missionaries and 1 Canadian in 2021. He threatened to kill those hostages whilst dressed like Baron Samedi, a spirit of the dead in Haitian voodoo. Your Fellow Arab, whose real name is Addison Pierre Malouf, was visiting Delmas 6, a region in Port-au-Prince, in order to talk with Barbecue when he was taken on March 14th. Gangsters from 400 Mawozo are said to have acted on direct orders from their boss. Interestingly, despite being rivals in the past, 400 Mawozo has reportedly become part of the gang alliance led by Barbecue. His kidnappers are asking for $600,000 in ransom money for his release, according to according to local news outlets. It was claimed that $40,000 has already been sent. The YouTuber who makes videos about gangs for his YouTube channel has been to dangerous places before, like the favelas in Rio de Janeiro, where he met gun-toting criminals. Another person who streams on Twitch, Lalem, said on X, formerly known as Twitter, quote, tried keeping it private for 2 weeks, but it's getting out everywhere now. Yes, Arab has been kidnapped in Haiti, and we're working on getting him out. Love y'all. He'll be out soon. End of quote. Listen, I don't know why y'all people see that. Do y'all want me to tell y'all how I really feel about this, or y'all want the censored version? He got 1.4 million subscribers. Thank you, Tracy. Y'all want the censored version, or y'all want the real version of what I think about this? I just want to know. Just tell me what y'all want. Y'all can get the censored, watered down version, or the uncensored, unabridged, unbridled version. Y'all tell me what y'all want. But the more I drink this, the more this coffee is getting extra good, though. Y'all want the real? Okay, let me give you the real. Some of these motherfuckers on YouTube are fucking delusional because these people call themselves journalists. None of these people, a lot of these people that are on YouTube, and I don't care how many subscribers you are delusional in calling themselves journalists. Listen, I can go out there and be the best Madden 2K24 player of all time, but my black ass is not getting out there on the goddamn NFL football field thinking I'm finna go out there and do that, because that's just not what I'm not a professional football player. And in the same vein, some of these YouTubers get delusional and they get besides themselves. That mixed and coupled with the fact that, let's be clear, he is Arab, but let's be clear, a lot of Arab people would say he's real gentrified. He's real Americanized. Because I watched a couple of his videos. And I'm going to tell you, you're not a real journalist. Real journalists work for journalism companies where they have multiple people in their, when they go places, they got security detail, they got clearances, they have all types of checks and balances. They have to have journalistic ethics and journalistic integrity. They have things that they can and cannot do. They know places they should and should not go. They have scores of people that are scoping out and researching what is safe and what the fuck is not safe. And let's be clear, you don't have that here on YouTube. Thank you, Cross Country Cruiser. You don't have that shit here. And these people get delusional. Now, he took his ass down there to Rio de Janeiro and thought, oh, I went down there and I made it out of there. So that gave him a little more battery in his back. That let him think, oh, I can do this. Oh, I got this. Rio de Janeiro and fucking Haiti are two different things. See, you up against a different animal. They don't give a fuck down there in Haiti. Let's be clear. There's bedlam going on in Haiti right now. They have overthrown the entire government down there. The Haitian gangs went into the prisons and let everybody out. Thousands of people out. They don't give a shit. And here's another news flash. The Western world does not give a shit whether or not Haiti falls off the side of the map. So you don't see America and a whole lot of people rushing to get their ass over there because they don't care if these black people kill everybody. Matter of fact, they love that shit. If we just being honest, you took your motherfucking ass down there and thought, oh, I'm gonna go down here. Oh yeah. And see, you don't realize that he set your ass up. The barbecue guy set you up. He was like, oh, you want to come? Yes, come on. Girl, the shit was right in front of you. You didn't even see it. You just thought, oh, I got this. Oh, I need to get the scoop. Oh, I'm going to get down there. Oh, this video going to get me numbers. Girl, the numbers that you need is the amount of dollars it's going to take to get your ass out of jail. Now I know probably with 1.4 million YouTube subscribers, you may be getting a nice chunk of change, but you don't have access to that change right now. And baby, if you don't get, according to the people you done paid them $40,000, you still got $560,000 to go. The people needs their money. Please don't think that they won't start removing limbs and body parts. Please don't believe that. Please don't believe they're not about that life. They are about that life. Because you over there interviewing the man. I'm gonna tell you how this shit went. He over there interviewing the man, and he's over there, yeah. So tell us what your real demands are. All of a sudden, bust through the door. Here comes the nefarious gang, and he's sitting there like, oh, go ahead and get him. Think about it. Jovenel Moise, who is the president of Haiti, was killed, and it's being alleged that his wife was a part of the whole assassination attempt. The gangs came in and freaking took and murdered the president of that country. If the president of the whole country can nefariously be murdered by gangs, you really think that you stand a chance? Regular YouTube alleged pseudo journalist, bruh. They're gonna start shipping your body parts to your family members in packages one by one. I'm telling you what they're gonna do. They're gonna start. Listen, I could tell you living in Miami back in the late 80s, early 90s, when Zopow, when the Haitians started coming over to Miami and Zopow gang took over, you know what they started to do? They ain't just shoot you up. Them motherfuckers would kill you, cut your head off, and then place your head on the fence in front of your house for your family and neighbors to see. That's the kind of bullshit that they were doing over here in America, in Miami when I was growing up. So what the fuck you think they're gonna do with your ass? Bruh, you overplayed your hand. They're about that life over there in Haiti. The Haitians, listen, the Haitians were the first black people in the Western Hemisphere to claim their freedom because they've been about that life since 1804. Been about that life. They will kill you and not think twice about it. Bruh, listen. You think it's a game? You think it's a game. You think it's cute because you see it on television and they're like, oh, just some gangs. Oh, da da da. Nah, bruh. They built different over there. But you'll find out. They'll start mailing body parts to your family and friends to let you know, to let them know that they're serious. Mm-hmm. 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 These people are about that life. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is I might need to, your family and friends may need to start making arrangements, because I promise you, even when you send them the rest of the $560,000 that you owe them, I got a suspicion they still not gonna give a shit. They still gonna keep you and ask for more money. Anyway, sir, go with God. Literally, that's probably what's going to end up happening. You're gonna end up going with God. Go with God. Oh dear God. Oh, two women that I just can't stand. How the fuck did this even make it into the dossier? Hey God, two women who I just can't stand. Oh. Anyway, so Nicki Minaj's super bass dethrones Cardi B's Bodak Yellow as the highest certified single by a woman rapper. The 2010 hit has now been certified 12 times platinum by the RIAA. I mean, say what y'all want to say about Nicki Minaj. She keep, breaking records and hitting milestones. I really don't care. Cardi B had the top spot for a female rapper with Bodak Yellow going, platinum 11 times. I mean, let's be clear. The fact that Bodak Yellow had the top spot just tells me all I need to know about the quality of rap these days. I can't stand Nicki Minaj, let's be clear. I can't stand Cardi B either. But if I'm going song for song, which song is a better... I mean, Super bass ain't all that either, but in terms of lyrically and terms of, you know, the game of rap, Bodak Yellow is trash. Just like Cardi B is trash. I'm just being honest. Say what you want to say. And I can't stand Nicki Minaj. But Cardi B, your rap is trash. You're trash. You look good, but you're trash. Fucking garbage. Fucking trash. I said it. Anything else? I have nothing else. I have nothing else. I don't like either one of these women. None of them. I'm sure the Barbs will come after me. I mean, hell, I'm celebrating your girl. I mean, I'm just saying. Who IG I want? What are you talking about, Tracy? Who IG I want? I don't like either one of them. I don't like either one of them. Anyway, ma'am, and ma'am, go with God. I don't care. I don't care. Euphoria is back in the news. Now, y'all remember we reported, I think it was last week. Last week, we reported that they said it was going to be some time before it comes back. Well, Variety magazine is reporting that they are still expecting it to come back. They're just saying that there's probably going to be a time jump. They're saying this is going to be a time jump. Let me read this to you. Earlier this week, HBO originally delayed the drama, which was set to begin production later this spring. Excuse me. HBO and Sam Levinson remain committed to making an exceptional third season, is what an HBO spokesperson told Variety. Going on to say, quote, in the interim, we are allowing our in-demand cast to pursue other opportunities, end quote. What the network isn't saying is that no one at HBO is at all sure a third season of Euphoria will come to fruition, given the desperate visions for the show's next chapter. But Euphoria has been invaluable to the network, attracting the often elusive millennial and Gen Z viewers, as well as massive ratings. And executives from Casey Blows on down feel they need to try to complete the story. Sources tell Variety magazine that Sam Levinson, who exerts full creative control over the show, writing and directing every episode, proposed his vision for the season in the winter of 2023, featuring a time jump 5 years into the future for the former students of East Highland High School. HBO thought his pitch and early drafts for the season, which included meaty arcs for Sydney Sweeney and Jacob Elordi, that a source described as very compelling, were a strong start. But after the WGA strike ended and as the full scripts began coming in, they didn't pass the muster with Zendaya. And so now it's looking like it's going to be scrapped. How do you I don't listen, let it just die. Just let it go die. Just I don't know how I feel about a time jump. I don't think a time jump would be a bad idea. I don't think it would be a bad idea at all. But if Zendaya said, I don't want no parts of a time jump, I mean, what are you going to do? She's the star of the show. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Now, they're saying Zendaya was mad that a lot of the focus was on Sydney Sweeney's character, and that the focus was on Sydney Sweeney's character and what's his face character. What's the guy right there name? Jacob Elordi, that's his name. That they said that was her issue. Ma'am, I don't like I like my television where I don't have to know all of the off-camera drama that's going on. I just want to enjoy the television and keep it the fuck moving. And y'all got too much drama going on. The man, what's his face, died, last year, stuff like that. Y'all got all of this other drama. Just let it. It was good. Y'all had a good 2 seasons, and just go with God. If Zendaya just don't want to come along, and that poor black lady who plays Zendaya's mama just gonna keep having to be broke. You never watched it, Sharice? It was a good show. It was good watching. I like the show. I did watch it. A matter of fact, Darren used to do a panel, and I used to come on his panel and do and we used to review it. So yeah. Anyway, but I have nothing for y'all. Go with God. So, in more delusional news, Tiana Taylor has accused Iman Shumpert of having a female friend sleep over on his weekend where he has the daughters. And she's mad about it. So mad that she wants to have a child psychologist see the daughters. I mean, as a matter of fact, she's demanding to bring, not only have the daughter see a child psychologist, but wants the child psychologist to come and testify in divorce court. Tiana, I never envisioned you to be the sharpest knife in the drawer. I never envisioned that, but I thought that you would know a little more than what you are showing here, ma'am. Ma'am, you do realize that once y'all are separated, he's going to go on and see other people. And there's a good possibility the person he's with will be at the house when your child comes over there. This is not something that's not known. This is not something that's not normal. You cannot tell him, oh, well, when my children over there, well, you can't have nobody at the house. Newsflash, they're his children as well, and he absolutely can. It's kind of how this goes. You and all of this, oh, it's affecting the children. Well, divorce affects all children. That's how this goes. You decided to marry this NBA player. You did that, not us. You didn't go and do your homework on this young man. Because, hello, NBA players, I don't want to speak for all of them, but many of them like to dip their spoons in a lot of different sugar bowls. I'm just saying. Ma'am, you laid down and had a baby, had 2 children with him. You laid down and had 2 children with him. He's gonna listen. He's a hot piece of dick. A hot piece of dick. He's a big, tall man with a body built out of granite and a dick swinging down to his knees, according to some groupie skanks. He's gonna have it. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you expect. You asking child psychologists to come there and testify. Well, are the children going through things? Absolutely. But that happens with divorce. Whether or not he was with another woman or not, the children were going to be experiencing, some issues psychologically because of the divorce. I'm just saying. What if he laid down with the women they shared? Baby, I don't know what he did. But Tiana, I don't know what you expected to happen here, ma'am. I don't know what you expect, ma'am. I don't. I have no idea what you think is going to happen. Um, he's sleeping with other women. We don't. We, ma'am, leave us alone. And as we see around here, go with God. Leave us the hell alone. Oh God, Jesus God. Oh Lord. Oh, that picture came up on my screen and scared the shit out of me. I mean that I listen. I thought it was the trailer for the new movie Kong or something like that. Listen. 50, one of my least favorite people. God of mercy, God of love. 50 is in the news. Now, I told y'all on Thursday that he said he wanted full custody of his son because Daphne Joy was in the lawsuits allegedly being paid to be one of Diddy's sex slaves or sex workers or whatever they are calling them. Well, she then said he was abusive and he was abusing her, and now they're just going back and forth now. Let me read this to you. The war between 50 Cent and his ex Daphne Joy rages on. The In the Club rapper hit back at the OnlyFans model, or at the OnlyFans model's claims that she moved to New York so he could have the opportunity to be a father to their son, Sire, claiming instead she followed him with hopes of having a second child together. Quote, "You moved a mile away in hopes of having another baby with me, but I was busy." End of quote. He wrote on his Instagram Thursday evening. He then went on to say, "So you moved back and then you started receiving money from Brother Love. Now here we are, little sex worker." End of quote. 50 Cent followed up with a second Instagram post about his current tour's sales and wrote, quote, "I made all this money and I'm practicing abstinence. I don't want a little sex worker." End of quote. Just a mess. Just a whole ass mess. I don't I don't have the energy. I don't just like I told Tiana Taylor, I'm gonna tell you, ma'am, you decided to sleep with Donkey Kong. You knew he was an ain't shit ass bastard when you got with him. Your eyes was on the money and the money alone. You forgot that he's petty as fuck. He's immature as hell, and he's not wrapped tightly in the head. So he's gonna dog walk you every chance he gets. That's what you got. I don't even see how you lay down and let somebody like 50 lay on top of you and pump into you. I don't. Oh. Oh. I just can't. Now, 50 at the same time, the woman was a whole OnlyFans model. She's a whole OnlyFans skank that earns a living by having people look at her cooch, by having people blow her backs out. So it's not a read for you to call her a sex worker when the woman was a sex worker when you met her. You the one went out here and got with a whole ass skank and you thought that it was gonna be different. You need to make better judgments when you dealing with a woman too. Both of y'all ain't shit. Why would you even want your child around him? I'm just saying. You say it got to be dark in that room, child. I'm just saying. Y'all knew what y'all was getting when y'all got with each other. You got with a whole skank whore prostitute. She got with a whole, extra on the movie Donkey Kong or King Kong, who's petty, immature, and ain't shit. What do y'all want from me? I don't know what y'all want from me, ma'am, sir, ma'am, sir. Go with God. So listen, Tracy, Xavier, and Harold, come to the whiteboard. Why y'all know we put everything in the members only chat? I didn't see this in the members only chat. Why for ain't y'all tell me this in the members only chat? Where's the video of this in the members only chat? Right here. Tracy, Xavier, Harold, because Felicia Rashad is out here saying she got her back blown out by all of the original members of the Temptations, and she was here for it. I don't listen. I did not know that my bingo card for 2024 should have had a slot for me finding out that Felicia Rashad was laying it low and spreading it wide back in the day. We didn't want to know that all of our mamas was out here laying it the fuck low and spreading it wide back in the day. Girl, girl, I was blown the fuck away. Girl, let me read this to you. Listen. I was like, what the fuck? I thought it was fake at first. I said, this shit ain't real. So I just let it go by. Girl, let me read this to you. Felicia Rashad, often regarded as America's mom. Yes, she's our mom. Has taken on a new role that is notably different from her iconic portrayal of the sitcom mom, Claire Huxtable. A circulating video clip on social media has left countless fans scarred as they struggle to reconcile this portrayal with the wholesome image that solidified Rashad as a household name. In the BET Plus series, DR from Detroit, the Cosby Show star plays an edgy woman named Vonda. In an unexpected twist, Rashad's character claims to have intimate relations with all the original members of one of Motown's most iconic groups. Quote, I ever tell you how I fucked all the members of the Temptations? Rashad, as Vonda said. DR, the woman lady sitting in the car with her, replies, Miss Vonda, the Temptations had quite a few lineups. So how many bodies we talking? Vonda replies, only the originals. I was 10, baby. I'm sorry, I was a 10, baby. You had to have perfect pitch and a precise two-step to sniff this. Eddie Kendricks was good with his hands, Paul Williams with his mouth, and Melvin Franklin was good with his feet. Really good with his feet. Diara ponders out loud, the fuck was he doing with his feet? To which Miss Vonda says, how much time y'all got? Ciao. Ciao. Now, y'all know I say all of this in jest. No, Felicia Rashad did not sleep with all of the members of the Temptations, but it was so nice to see her. I went and watched that episode and a couple episodes of the DR from Detroit, and it was actually pretty good. And to see Felicia Rashad out here talking about laying it low and spread it wide with and she was playing a character. No, she did not go and get her back blown out by all of the members of the Temptations, but to see our beloved Felicia Rashad, who quit as dean of the School of Fine Arts at Howard to go and do roles like this. Shout out to her. It shows her acting chops. I'm here for it. Shout out to Felicia. All right, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary, gender-conforming members of our audience. Oh yes, it is time for your Sugar Spike segment.
You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So loved the world, I want to fight. That he gave his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus! I wish somebody help me.
Jesus. So the mugshot you're looking at is Connor Smith, a former MTV star from the show Are You the One? There was a long manhunt that was going on for him. Well, he's been arrested. He was in Florida allegedly, and he's been arrested for trying to have relations with an underage girl. They've been searching for him for a whole year. He's 33 years old, and he was booked this past Thursday, according to an inmate log from Pinellas County, Florida, which is St. Petersburg. That's where Nene Leakes is from. Following reported sightings of him in Florida, the ex-reality show contestant had been wanted in the state of Illinois since February of 2023, where the Lake County Sheriff's Office said he interacted with an undercover detective online for weeks, thinking the cop was a 15-year-old girl. He allegedly sent explicit photos and videos of himself and planned to meet up with the phantom, or fake little girl, to engage in sex acts on February 9th. But when officers moved in to apprehend him, he fled in his pickup truck. The following day, Lake County, that's in Illinois, obtained a warrant for his arrest, a felony of charges traveling to felony charges, of traveling to meet a minor and grooming and disseminating harmful material. A judge also signed off on $1 million bond if he were to be captured and arrested. In a previous run-in with the law, he was arrested on similar charges in 2021. This is after he allegedly raped a 16-year-old girl in Indiana. And listen, let me say this. My question is, hold on. I don't care if the bond is $1 million. If he's already been arrested before for allegedly raping a 16-year-old girl, and now y'all got him for trying to have sex with a 15-year-old and sending her, illicit pictures, and why does he even have a bond? And secondly, y'all say he got away from y'all in a pickup truck. So bro just got in a pickup truck and started driving, and y'all couldn't catch him. See, this is the white people shit that I be talking about. Because if it was our black asses, please be clear, they would have shot up their car and made sure you didn't get away. But white people get white people get to, oh, I'm gonna just get in my pickup truck and just start driving, and I drive down to Florida, they won't catch me. Did he drive all the way down to Florida? I'm just trying to find out. There was no bolos, no APBs put out on this man. The man is a whole, child abuser. He's a whole sex offender. Hey, Miss Trisha P. And y'all just let him skip town for a whole year. Y'all been allegedly looking for him for a whole year. A whole year. And then you give him bond. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, Fran J. I don't understand it. But let it have been one of our black asses, we wouldn't have even made it to the county line. Fran J, you know I ain't lying. We would not have made it to the county line. It's like y'all just wanted him to get away. I I gotta keep going before I get triggered because I knew this story was coming up next. In another story where unfortunately we have to speak his name. We have to speak his name. This is Kendarius Smith, Kendarius Smith, Smith. He was 17. Let me read this to you. The heartbroken mother of a Mississippi teen who died after he was run over by a police cruiser last week is mourning the milestones she'll never get to see her only son achieve. Quote, I will never have the chance and opportunity to see my son grow up and become the young man I always knew he was going to be. End of quote. Kashia Calvert said Friday about her 17-year-old son, Kadarius Smith. Smith died after being run over by a Leland police cruiser early on March 21st, according to attorney Ben Crump, who is representing Miss Calvert, and the city attorney representing the police. The teen's death has been agonizing, his mother said. Quote, he's supposed to graduate next year. I'm not going to get the chance to see that. He was going to move to Georgia to start his life. I'll never see that. If he would have had kids, I would never get the chance to see that. I will never see anything. Nothing, end quote. Crump said that Smith died after a patrol vehicle began chasing the teen as he was running home after police were called to a house he had been at. Smith was hit from behind and had, quote, cruiser tire marks on his back, end of quote. His mother, who did not witness the incident, said a nurse told her 24-year-old daughter about the tire marks. Ben Crump said the teen died at a hospital. His mother said her son and a cousin were at a nearby home about 2 a.m. the day he died. Someone at the home called police after asking Smith to leave because of a dispute. Smith was on the porch when police arrived. According to Benjamin Crump, when the police pulled up to the house, Kadarius took off running. He was running home, from what we understand. Crump said Friday that he's working to determine if there is video of the incident. The attorney for Leland, a city of about 4,000 residents, about 115 miles northwest of Jackson, Mississippi, could not say if there was any video and did not know if Leland police have dash cams or body cams. Crump called the actions of the officer who ran over Smith, who was unarmed, unconscionable, and said that he and Calvert hope the officer is terminated. The officer has not been publicly identified. Crump also accused authorities of trying to sweep the teen's death under the rug. I can't even read no further. I have nothing. I don't care. Listen, I keep telling y'all, hey Yana, I keep telling y'all, these people do not see black bodies as being human. They do not see black people as being human beings. They see no humanity. So we have gone from you pulling out your gun and shooting black people to death to now you taking your police cruiser and running them over with the car. A car weighs a couple tons. You ran this boy. I don't care what he was accused of. I don't care what you thought he was doing. I don't care why you were called there. At no stretch of the imagination should at any point in time it be okay for you to run the person over with your police cruiser, causing their death. There's never a scenario where that's okay. But this is what we got going on. I should tell you that according to this the city manager, the police officer is still on paid roll still on the payroll, and he's on paid leave. Paid leave. You ran the 17-year-old boy over with your police cruiser. I gotta move on because I'm spiking. I'm spiking, y'all. I gotta move on. In other news, sugar spiky news. Anybody here live in the great state of Kansas? Do I have anybody in the great state of Kansas? If you do live in the great state of Kansas, it's now going to be harder for you to view things like the Hub, that being Pornhub, xvideos.com, or anything seen as harmful to minors in their estimation. Let me read this to you. The Kansas State Legislature has passed a law that will require age verification on websites that host content deemed harmful to minors. Under Kansas criminal law, material harmful to minors includes nudity and sexual content, which is identified in part as, quote, acts of masturbation, homosexuality, or sexual intercourse. The new age verification bill requires users to share their government-issued identification in order to view adult content. Websites can be fined up to $10,000 for each instance a minor accesses their content. Parents are allowed to sue for damages of at least $50,000. This means that the state can, quote, require age verification to access LGBTQ plus content, end of quote, according to attorney Alejandra Caraballo, who said on an outlet that Kansas residents may soon need their state IDs to access material that simply depicts LGBTQ people. This could theoretically apply to family-friendly media with queer characters, LGBTQ plus charities, and community resources, or even medical websites that include information on gender and sexuality. Such websites could soon be forced to block access to young users, cutting off their access to vital resources and information, or face hefty fines. Democratic State Representative Brandon Woodard, who is gay, told the Associated Press that, quote, acts of homosexuality being deemed as harmful to minors means that being who we are is considered as harmful to minors, end of quote. He added that those pushing the restrictions don't know, quote, how technology works, end of quote, as age verification measures are often easy to circumvent. Like Woodard, opponents of such measures have frequently raised privacy concerns over the collection of sensitive user data. Age verification laws for content passed in 8 states. Several popular platforms, such as Pornhub, opted to block access to their sites rather than put users at risk. The Kansas bill now heads to Democratic Governor Laura Kelly for signage, who has not yet said whether or not she intends to approve or veto it. Kelly often signs bills that have bipartisan support, and a veto would almost certainly be overwritten. given the legislation passed with overwhelming majorities in both the House and the Senate. Let me give y'all, let me hip y'all to the game. What's about to happen here? They're about to make it once again. I've been telling y'all this for years. I've been telling my LGBTQ plus people that y'all don't see what's happening. I say that because there are people in the Rainbow Coalition who say, well, that's just an issue for the trans community and the drag queen. That's not our issue. I keep telling y'all, this is a slippery slope. We are going back to the days where you're going to have sodomy laws. You're going back to the days where it will be illegal to be gay in this country. We are not that far removed. It was in the 90s where it was still illegal in some states to be gay. Some of you all were born in the 90s. It was still illegal when some of you were born to be gay in certain states. It will then be where certain, like the article says, where certain television shows won't be allowed to be viewed in certain states if there's a gay character, if there's a gay couple. This is happening, and people are asleep at the wheel. People too busy, fighting in the clubs or, doing all types of other stuff to understand that we have to be able to chew gum and walk at the same time. We got to be able to go out and have fun and twirl with the girls, as well as be active, present, and vigilant on the political front, because these people are passing laws. They are passing laws that is making it more and more and more restrictive. And what's going to happen is you're going to be doing something that you thought was, oh, that's not against the law, only to find out that it will be against the law. It will be against the law just to live and be who you are. I just want to give individuals that reality. These people want you to know, if you can't live exactly the way they want you to live, if you can't fit in their little box, they don't want any parts of you. And they will do away with you. They will lock your ass up in jail and throw away the key. Hey, Jay Parrish. And I know this sounds scary, but I want to be an alarmist. This stuff is coming. Please be clear, Kansas won't be the last one. And please also be clear, other states will go further. They will go further. Y'all got to wake up. This stuff is happening. And let's be clear. See, what's going to happen is some of the other minorities will say, oh, that's not our problem. That's a problem for the people in the Rainbow Coalition, not knowing when they start doing it to one marginalized group, all marginalized groups are in danger. That includes Black people, that includes women, that includes Hispanics, that includes Asians, that includes all other minorities and marginalized groups. So don't sit back and say, oh, that ain't my problem, because it will become your problem. They're not stopping. I keep telling y'all, it's the big five: white, male, Christian, heterosexual, and rich. If you don't fit that five, you're in danger. If you don't have all five, if you don't check all five boxes, if you don't have all 5 points on the star, you're going to have a problem. Anyway, let me move on. Let's get to Kornaki's Corner. Kornaki's Corner. Today we are going to the great state of Pennsylvania. There is a Senate race in Pennsylvania. Now, let me be clear with you all as I go back. The Dems are really worried about Pennsylvania. Why? Because of the fucktard that we have that they just elected over there. That's just, they have buyer's remorse about the guy. Remember, I think his name is Fetterman, Senator Fetterman, out of Pennsylvania. Remember, he had the stroke, and they were fighting for him, and he ran against Dr. Oz, and they were like, "Oh, don't discriminate against him because he's not quite as able-bodied, and he'll be a great Democratic senator." Only for his ass to get in there, and he's done a 180 almost, and he's not what they thought he was going to be, unfortunately. And so they don't want to get it wrong again, because they know Pennsylvania outside of Pittsburgh and Philadelphia is a red state. Outside of Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is a red state. And so, yeah, they can't afford to get this wrong. Now, Bob Casey is the incumbent. He's already he's the sitting senator from the state of Pennsylvania. He is the incumbent, and that race in Pennsylvania the primary is on April 23rd. He's running against Blake Faulkner. We're not the slightest bit worried about Blaine Faulkner winning that primary. Bob Casey will win that quite handily. Now, the case is being made that David McCormick, who right now is the front runner on the Republican primary ticket, he's right now the front runner. The case is being made that right now, according to polls, this is either leaning left or tilted left, which in layman's terms mean it looks like it could go blue, but given the right amount of money spent and the right amount of campaigning, it could tilt the other way. So even though that seat right now is blue, the Dems cannot afford to get this wrong. Senator Casey is a staunch Dem. He's not like Fetterman. He does what he's supposed to do. He falls in line and so forth. You don't hear a lot about him. He's just one of those fall in line senators that you ain't got to really worry about. But if the Republicans want to, they absolutely can take Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is more purple than it is blue, and it absolutely can go it can go red, and they're going to use Senator Fetterman as a case for why people should not vote Democrat in this upcoming election. I'm telling you that right now. So we'll be monitoring that. Like I said, the Pennsylvania primary is on April 23rd. Make sure you go and you vote. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen who stay in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania, think about your down ballot races. Here's some races that people never think about, but is probably more important than anything. Circuit court judges, or any judge that you can vote for in your municipality, county, or state. Any judge you can vote for, you want to vote for them. The district attorneys, these are people who decide what cases get prosecuted and what cases don't. District attorney, those two races people never talk about, people don't even think about when they're going out to vote, but those are the two individuals that could really, really, really have an impact on a person and on a community. Certainly, we always want to think about our state Senate seats and state representative seats and things like that, but I don't think people put enough stock into any judge that you can vote on, as well as those district attorneys within your respective areas. So make sure you're looking at those down ballot elections and items on your primaries. All right, y'all. Because I did not have a video breakdown last week, I got two this week. Okay. The first, hey, man, y'all know I love man. The first item that the first video is our Easter video. I know it's Easter, And so I saw this video. It was real cute. And in commemoration of it being Easter, Passover, Resurrection Day, or whatever you want to call it, I found this video. I thought it was real cute. Listen, that young man said, "You will not kill my Lord and Savior. It is not going down like that in the year of our Lord 2024. What we're not gonna have happen is you around here killing my good Lord and Savior." That young man said, "Not on my watch. I ain't finna sit back and just let y'all kill my good Savior, not my Jesus." Let me see that one more time. Now, I don't know what the hell bruh had in his goddamn head, but what I will tell you is bruh was not here with the fuck shit, bruh said, bitch. Oh man, I found that real funny to me. I laughed. I laughed. It had music in the background, but I was scared I was gonna get a copyright claim if I played the music, so I couldn't play the music. But it was real funny to me when I saw it. Bruh said, I don't care if this is just a play. You won't be killing my good Jesus, not my Jesus. Not today, Satan. Now, for our second video breakdown, I need all of my makeup gurus. Tracy, if Abby's in the bushes, anybody who puts on makeup or does makeup, I need y'all to come to the front because I need y'all to break this video down for me. This is y'all breakdown, okay? This is for all my makeup people, okay? I saw this video and I said, I got a lot of ladies who do makeup and loves to go buy makeup. And so I didn't know what the video was about. I didn't know why the lady was so upset in the video. Can you put a 27 in the chat if you're a makeup girl, if you do makeup, if you wear makeup, if you're a makeup aficionado, if you play in the makeup? Can you just put a 27 in the chat for me so I can identify y'all, so I know who to ask to break this video down for me, please? Can y'all do that for me, please? Thank you. So now all of a sudden none of y'all do makeup? Oh, okay, there we go. There go Angela. I was like, wait a minute, where my makeup people? Oh, okay, there y'all go. There y'all go. I was finna be like, wait, so y'all don't do makeup? Okay. At least I got two people. I don't know where the rest of the people are at. All right, so this is our second video. Here we go.
I think I'm your biggest fan right now.
I appreciate that.
That is accurate. Because what? Are we looking at the same makeup?
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Whose makeup have you done? Because you said she was a celebrity makeup artist.
Yes.
So run down your resume, because
come on, give it to her, Para, because she's not a believer.
Well, yeah, I've worked on several shows. I worked at Tyler Perry Studios.
Okay.
I worked for Lovecraft Country. I was key makeup for Women of the Movement. A movie that's going to come out, produced by Denzel Washington. One of his sons directed it.
Run down
and
the
I
resume.
ran the makeup department for that. So yeah.
Head makeup.
Okay. How long, start to finish, does it take you to do one face?
Someone else's or mine?
Yours.
For me, maybe like 30 minutes or less, because I know my own face.
And I would say it's not even a lot of makeup on. I mean, that's what she's saying. Like it's as
easy.
if it's a lot,
quick.
But yeah, just like you just probably put a little blush and
a little contour and highlight.
Little contour and just
little lash.
Extend the lash. Yeah,
you
look
make them
very
full.
natural.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what? I really appreciate that.
What? Now, I don't know what to look for, but Mama's look on her face was like, girl, I know you the fuck lying. Baby, the only problem I really had with them damn eyebrows. Them eyebrows are the fucking fool. Them eyebrows were damn, man. Her under eye is bright, but that's it right now. And her brows are bold, but it's not her eyebrows are the fucking fool. And I don't know a goddamn thing about makeup. I'm gonna play it one more time so y'all can break this down. But the fact that he was like, yeah, it's not even that much makeup. Right, Angela, that was drag makeup. Talk about 30 minutes or less. Let's go say in the dark. Oh, not MVN said, I wonder if she is a cis woman child. Well, then there's that. The eyebrows were the fucking food. That was my problem. Her eyebrows. Hold on, one more time.
I think I'm your biggest fan right now.
I appreciate that.
That is accurate. Because what? Are we looking at the same makeup?
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Whose makeup have you done? Because you said she was a celebrity makeup artist.
Yes.
So run down your resume because
come on, give it to her, Para, because she's not a believer.
Well, yeah, I've worked on several shows. I worked at Tyler Perry Studios. I worked for Lovecraft Country. I was key makeup for Women of the Movement. A movie that's going to come out produced by Denzel Washington. One of his sons directed it.
Run down
and
the
I
resume.
ran the makeup department for that. So yeah.
Head makeup.
Okay. How long, start to finish, does it take you to do one face?
Someone else's or mine?
Yours.
For me, maybe like 30 minutes or less because I know my own face.
And I would say it's not even a lot of makeup on. I mean, that's what she's saying. Like it's as
easy,
if it's a lot.
quick.
But yeah, just like just probably put a little blush and
a little contour and highlight.
Little contour and just
little lash.
Extend the lash. Yeah. You look
make 'em
very
full.
natural.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what? I really appreciate that.
I give it to y'all. I give it to y'all. That listen, y'all are the makeup people. I'm gonna let y'all break that down for me because that didn't look natural to me at all. At all. But who the hell am I? Let's keep going. I'll let y'all continue to break that down in the chat. Let's have our moment in women's history. In today's moment in women's history, I believe Thursday was opening day for Major League Baseball. And so I wanted to highlight these three women, Mamie Johnson, Toni Stone, and Connie Morgan, who are the only three women who played in the Negro Leagues. Mamie Johnson was the first woman pitcher in the Negro Leagues, and she she's the only woman to take the mound as a pitcher in the Negro Leagues. Marcinia Lyle, also known as Toni Stone, was the first of three black women to play professionally in the Negro Leagues. And on March 13, 1954, the Indianapolis Clowns, a Negro League baseball team, signed Connie Morgan. She was 19 years old at the time, and she was from Philadelphia and became one of only three women to play in the Negro Leagues. So that is our bit of women's history. That's our women's history moment. These three women are the only three women who actually played professional baseball in the Negro Leagues. There is your women's history moment of the day on our last Saturday in Women's History Month. Sweet Pea had to come out the bushes and say it looks a mess. Ciao. Cherie said, I'm glad I don't wear makeup well. Anyway, we love our black women. We have celebrated our black women all month long, and we love them. Back by popular demand, since y'all asked for it, is in the year, which means that something had to be cut out. So we had to cut out the segment Makes You Want to Slap Your Mama, where we go to different cities and find the best soul food restaurants in those cities. Y'all told me y'all ain't want that no more, and y'all told me to bring in the year back. So here we are. you know, I kind of liked getting our Keith Lee on, but the people said they wanted in the year back. So here we are. Here we are. You can go ahead and start putting in the chat what year you think we're doing. What is the year that we're going to do? I think we did this year before, but I think we did this year before, but if we did, oh well, we're back. Doing it again. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. We have not done 1997. That's one year we have not done yet. China White, we have not done. I know we haven't done 97, and I know we haven't done 79 because I was born in 79, and 97 is the year I graduated high school. So I know we haven't done those 2 years. Tracy says this is your fault, Harold. Your fault. Tracy, you want to go back to make you want to slap your mama? You want to go back to doing getting our Keith Lee on? Let's take a poll. Put a 1 in the chat if you want in the year. Put a 27 in the chat if you want make you want to slap your mama, or put 14 in the chat if you want them both. So that's 1 for in the year, 27 for make you want to slap your mama, or 14 for both. So y'all want, oh boy, y'all just love giving me more work. Listen, y'all love making me work. I could take a few contributions, sliding at the bottom, scrolling down at the bottom are ways to contribute to the platform so that I'm not over here working like a dog all of the time. Please consider contributing to the platform so that our labor doesn't go in vain. I'll be over here working, y'all. Anyway, let's get to end the year. 1984. The year is 1984. The first Apple computer, not to be confused with the Macintosh, but the first Apple computer was released in 1984. The first transatlantic balloon flight happened in 1984. It was a real big thing back then. From news sources that this was the first time they flew a balloon across the Atlantic. It was a whole big thing. Oh, that was 40 years ago. The Summer Olympics in the great city of Los Angeles happened in 1984. Mary Lou Retton was the doll of those games. Carl Lewis was, champion on the track. 1984. The Russians boycotted the 1984 games after the U.S. boycotted the 1980 games. The first MTV VMAs took place in 1984. The very first VMAs took place. That's where Madonna rolled on the floor in the wedding dress, singing Like a Virgin. The very first MTV VMAs happened. Look at the headliners on the poster. David Bowie, Huey Lewis, Madonna, Rod Stewart, Tina Turner. Wow. Those were the headliners. They didn't participate in the 1980 Summer Games. They participated in the 1980 Winter Games because that was the Miracle on Ice Herald, but the U.S. did not participate in the 1980 Summer Games. Back from 1992 on back, all Summer Olympics and Winter Olympics were on the same year. In 1994, they had another Winter Olympics. They had a Winter Olympics in 1992, and then they had another one in 94, so that they wouldn't be on the same year every time. So that's why now the Winter Olympics are on one set of even years, and then the Summer Olympics are 2 years after. So they're on opposite even years. You didn't know that? Yeah. In 1980, the United States did not participate in the Summer Olympics, and Russia and a lot of Western countries did not participate in the 1980 Summer Olympics. And likewise, Russia followed suit, or at that time it was the Soviet Union, the USSR, the Soviet Union did not participate in because the 1980 Olympics was in Russia, from what I understand. I forgot where it was. And then it was in Los Angeles in 1984. You and your mama recorded everything back then, Tracy. Listen, good times back then. The Cosby Show debuted in the year of our Lord, 1984. Now, believe it or not, this was back before Felicia Rashad was married to Ahmad Rashad. She was still Felicia Ayers Allen back then, if you could remember. She was still Felicia Ayers Allen. Debbie Allen's, I think Debbie Allen is the older sister. Is Debbie Allen the older sister, or is Felicia the older sister? I don't remember. But if you remember, they started off with only the 4 kids. Sandra didn't come until season 2. I don't think it was until season 2 that Sandra came along. They wrote her into the show, and then they said that she was in college, away at college. And believe it or not, Bill Cosby and Lisa Bonet had such a the relationship was so antagonistic between Lisa Bonet and Bill Cosby, that they brought in that character Sarah, I think her name is Sabrina LaBeouf, who played Sandra, but that she really was brought in because of the antagonistic relationship between Lisa Bonet and Bill Cosby. But people loved Lisa Bonet and her character. They loved Lisa Bonet and her character, and so he couldn't get away from it. They needed each other. You think Felicia is the oldest? Okay. I was still swimming around. You were still swimming around in 1984? Okay. Cha. Here are the top movies in 1984. I've seen Ghostbusters, Beverly Hills Cop. The top 7 I've seen. I didn't see Star Trek, The Search for Spock. I didn't see that. But 1 through 7 I've seen. I haven't seen the full movie Romancing the Stone, only clips. I've seen Purple Rain. I've seen Splash. I've seen Amadeus. But out of the top 10, I've seen 8 of the top 10. 8 of the top 10. I love the original Karate Kid. That's where the famous wax on, wax off comes from. The famous Daniel-san, Mr. Miyagi. Gotta love that. Gotta love that movie. Oh my God. Great. Listen, there are some great one-liners in the Karate Kid. Great one-liners. Beverly Hills Cop was a great movie. Great soundtrack. That's where the soundtrack for Beverly Hills Cop is where Patti LaBelle first got her big crossover hit, Stir It Up. Good stuff, good movies here. Let's look at the music. I know y'all always love looking at the music of those years. Here are the top 55 songs of 1984. Number one, When Doves Cry. This was a big year for Prince. Tina Turner, What's Love Got to Do? Got to do with it. Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson, say what you want. Kenny Loggins, Footloose. Kick off your Sunday shoes. Phil Collins, Take a Look at Me Now. There's just an empty space. Listen, Mariah Carey remade it maybe about 10 years later. The Mariah Carey remake was on, I believe it was on Music Box. No, I think Against All Odds was on Daydream, I believe it was. But I know Mariah Carey remade it. But the original is Phil Collins, Against All Odds. Jump by Van Halen. Lionel Richie, hello, is it me you're looking for? Owner of a Lonely Heart. Why do I know all of these songs? Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters, Culture Club, Karma, Chameleon. Lionel Richie, all night long, all night long. Listen, Denise Williams, let's hear it for the boy. Oh, that was my shit. Let's hear it for the boy. Girls just wanna have fun. This was that's a strong top 15. Strong. Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. If you want, you look and you will find me. Time After Time. The Pointer Sisters. Jump for my love. Jump in. Doom, 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 doom. Feel my touch. Jump if you want and kissing it right. Jump. That was Let's Go Crazy by Prince. Oh my God. This is strong. Joanna, I love you by Kool and the Gang. I just call to say I love you. Rockwell, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Well, Michael Jackson famously sang background vocals for Rockwell. I Can Dream About You by Dan Hartman. Yeah. She wants to leave the glamorous life. She don't need a man's touch. That's Sheila E. right there. Stuck on You. Come on, Lionel Richie. Yes, I'm on my way. Come on, Lionel Richie. Elton John, I guess that's what they call, because I guess that's why they call it the blue. This is a strong top 40. Borderline. Seems like I'm going to lose my mind, because you keep on pushing my love over the borderline, child. That was a bop, Madonna. I ain't gonna lie. Corey Hart, I wear my sunglasses at night, child. This is a strong list, y'all. A strong list. Uptown Girl. She's been living in an uptown world. That's Billy Joel right there. This is a strong list, y'all. A strong list. Because the heart of rock and roll is still beating. Huey Lewis and the News. Why do I know all of these songs? Oh, man, strong. If ever you're in my arms again, this time I'll hold you forever. People Bryson. This is all the Pointer Sisters. Automatic. This is strong. Shannon, let the music play. You won't get away. This is a strong list, y'all. Caribbean Queen. Now we're sharing this love in, and my heart just beat as one. No more love on the front. Come on, Billy Ocean.
Child, this is a strong list. Strong list, y'all. 1984 came with it. 1984 came with it. Don't say 1984 wasn't strong. That was strong. And now my favorite segment, lyrically speaking. I know you ain't thought I was gonna do away with it, Harold. Now, today's artist on lyrically speaking is guess who? Guess who? Who had a birthday this week? My queen Mariah. So of course, lyrically speaking today will feature my queen Mariah. I already know, Montrez, I already know you got all of these. I know you got all of these. Let's be clear. I tried not to make this easy. Most of the questions are very hard. Some of them are easier than others. But they're all written hard. Now here's the deal. Stupid me did these yesterday, right? I forgot the songs. I forgot the songs that I picked. So I'm going to be testing myself to see if I remember the song. Because my stupid self didn't take notes, didn't even remind myself. But I'm a lamb. I'm a lamb through and through. So I'm going to know these. All right, let's do it. First song. Who does Mariah want to come rescue her? Oh, that's easy. I know this one. That's easy. Who does Mariah want to come rescue her? This is easy. This is an easy one. Dream Lover. That's it. Listen, I knew Montrez was going to have it because we're real lambs over here. Real lambs. Now, for Harold and all of my other people, if you want one of your favorite artists to be a part of lyrically speaking, you can reach out to me, submit your 10 questions, and I'll bring you up here with me so that we can do this segment together. So I'll give y'all that. If y'all want to come, maybe you want to do Beyond Skank, maybe you want to do Nicki Minaj, maybe you want to do Sexy Red or whoever your favorite artist is. Write your 10 questions. Y'all see how this goes. You can write the 10 questions, send them to me. You can send them to me an email or something like that. And you can come up here with me and go over the questions with me. So that was Dream Lover. All right. What is Just Like Honey? What is Just Like Honey? See, these are the first two were easy. I always start off easy. Because I'm a lamb. I'm a lamb through and through. Now, Harold, you should know this one. You should know this one. Actually, what is Just Like Honey is when your love comes over me. That's what's Just Like Honey. When your love comes over her. And just like honey, when your love comes over me. Ooh, baby. I'm sorry. Anyway, my parents old, so I think I got this. Ooh, wait. Why your parents got to be old for you to like this? Don't do that, Mamiana. Don't do that. Mariah held on to her faith, struggled, prayed, and finally did what? Now this is easy. Thank you, Montrez. See, I know Montrez is going to be the first out the box for this. Montrez says he will not be denied. Montrez said, please understand that he's a real lamb, not a play lamb. He's a real lamb. Listen, this is an easy one. Make It Happen is an anthem. That's a whole testament. You can sit there and listen to Make It Happen and be going through some stuff and be like, yeah, I got this.
I got this. I love Make It Happen. What happens to Mariah when you walk by every night talking sweet and looking fine? Now, this is easy. Now, this is I can't make it no easier than this, Harold. If you can't get this one, Harold, I just don't know what to tell you. I can't make it no easier than this. No easier. I'm just saying. Now, even the little girl on in the limousine on Rush Hour told you. Now, when you walk by every night, talking sweet and looking fine, I get kind of hectic inside. Come on, get kind of hectic. Mariah Carey always has lyrics. If it's one thing you're not gonna get Mariah Carey for, it's the lyrics. Mariah Carey won't cry, beg you to stay, or stand in your way if you're determined to leave, because she knows what? You got to know the lyrics. You got to know the lyrics. Because she knows inevitably you'll be back again. But inevitably you'll be back again. Cause you know in your heart, babe, our love will never end. No, no. Oh. Come on now. Because she knows inevitably you'll be back again. That's why. That's what she knows. It feels like a dream when you do what? It feels like a dream when you do what? Thank you. See, Montrez came right out the pocket. El Cid and Montrez right there, right there. That's emotions. That's emotions. That's emotions. What does Mariah keep doing incessantly with her heartbreaker? What does she keep doing incessantly with her heartbreaker? She just keeps on coming back incessantly. These are easy ones. I'm not even giving y'all like songs, because you know Mariah Carey has dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of songs. I'm not even giving y'all hard songs. I'm giving y'all all songs that you've heard on the radio and you should know. What takes time to heal when you're hurting so much? Now, if you just don't know this one, I just don't know what to tell you. If you can't get this one, there's just no hope for you. There's just no hope for you. Just saying. I mean, tell them, Katrina, love takes time. Love takes time to heal when you're hurting so much. Could you see that I was blind to let you know? Come on, Mariah. If you have not been through a breakup and listened to this song and cried your eyeballs out, you ain't never been hurt before. Because I'm telling you, I done had a breakup and I done listened to this song on repeat and just cried my eyeballs out, just in the fetal position, rocking back and forth, listening to this song, just crying. Oh, oh, cha. All the magic's gone. There's just what left. All the magic's gone. There's just what. Now I know Montrez is gonna get this. I'm not even I already know this one. A shadow of a memory. Thank you, Montrez. I already. There's just a shadow of a memory. I'm just saying. Come on, Mariah. What is Mariah sorry she never told her loved one? Now you got this. This was hard. Arguably one of her biggest hits. Arguably one of her biggest hits. Look at Montrez is a lamb. He's going to get this. I expect him to. Sorry, I never told you all I wanted to say. Mariah will stand and say goodbye, knowing you'll be hers until you know what. Mariah will stand and say goodbye, knowing you'll be hers until you know what. Actually, that should be knowing you'll never be hers. Excuse me. Knowing you'll never be hers until when. Oh, let me fix that. Hold your line. Oh, hold on. Let me go back. Hold your line. Let me fix that one. Hold on. Can't have that. I can't let that one go like that. Hold on, y'all. I gotta fix that one while y'all figure out what it is. Let me fix that. Hold on. Hold on. Fix that. Knowing that you'll should be never be hers until when. All right. All right. There we go. All right. There we go. Now I'm gonna see if Montrez know this one. Montrez, this I made this one purposely hard, Montrez. Now I'm gonna see if you're a real lamb. This is a hard one. I'll come through Montrez until you know the way it feels to fly. That's on the bridge for Butterfly. When she says, but I will stand and say goodbye. And you'll never be mine until you know the way it feels to fly. And then she held the long note, sings the long run, all of these drifts and runs, and I live for it, and I love it, and I love every part of it. Oh my God, that run she sings at this part. If you never heard the bridge to Butterfly and have ever questioned the vocal ability of Mariah Carey, just go listen to the bridge to Butterfly and let her sing that part, this lyric right here. And when she sings that note, everything. You better sing, Mariah. All right, it's time for our palate cleansers. Now let's have this conversation, y'all. Listen, what do y'all want from me? What do you want? I asked y'all last week if y'all wanted palate cleansers. And nobody said no. I think Spicy Original was the only one who said, yes, I need my palate cleansers. The rest of y'all stayed silent like, girl, I don't really care. You can do whatever you want. I'm a man of the people. I try to give the people what they want. And so I had started the process of phasing out the palate cleansers. Now, some people are saying, I need my palate cleansers. I didn't even go look for no ladies this time because I was in the process of phasing them out, of phasing out all palate cleansers. What do y'all want? Do you want if we should keep palate cleansers, put a 27 in the chat. If we can phase them out, put a 1 in the chat. You don't have no in between. It's either keep them or phase them out. I just want to know what y'all want. 27 to keep, 1 to phase them out. I'm a man of the people. I got to give people what they want. Because I asked last week, and everybody was like, well, child, we don't care. You can get rid of them. We don't give a damn. I just want to know. I'm a man of the people. I got to give the people what they want. Just saying. So we doing the palate cleanse. Dear God. Thought I was going to have some extra time to myself. Jason said you could phase him out. He don't give a shit. Jason, I was over here spending time after time making sure that I found some ass and titties for you. And now you telling me I don't care about palate cleansing. You know what? Well, here are your palate cleansers on the way out. Oh, this how we starting this week? Jesus. Dear God. Listen, LC, I have no problem finding the men's is. Now the women's is, that'd be a different story. I'd be having to search the women's is. Jason said he don't watch porn or covet other women. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Oh. That's a strong, strapping young man right there. Oh. Okay. The Lucky Charms in the back. Honeycomb in the back. Honeycomb's big. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not small. No, no, no. Cham. Oh. Is this what we're doing? Is this what we were going to get rid of? Is this what we were going to do away with? I'm glad we rethought that because, us and our palate cleansers. Listen, I do think this is a good way to cleanse our palates and get our minds off of all of the foolery that we had to cover during Silly Saturday. Oh. He trying to be trade, but give me that in the bedroom. He'll be putting footprints on ceilings and getting his back blown out. I don't like that weaving your hair, sir. And them greasy lips. Nice body, though. Oh. That's a lady. That's a woman. Y'all said I have no women's is. There you go. There's my one women's is. Oh. That's some dark chocolate right there. Oh. Who you looking at? Is you looking at me? Who is you looking at? Who is you looking at like that? Sir. That young man gives me that he'll have you going from wall to wall. Oh, there's some more dark chocolate. Oh, your legs all cocked open and shit. Child, your legs opened a little too far, sir. That's the sign of somebody who get their back blown out. Ooh. Not too many men can pull off leather pants. You pulling it off, sir. You're pulling it off. Who you looking at? Who is you looking at like that? Oh. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, that's the teacher dude. I love his Instagram. That's teacher dude. I love his Instagram. Y'all know me and water. Y'all know how I feel about the water. Y'all know how I am about the water. There's some more dark chocolate. But you give me a behind them shades, you're a woman. You a woman. That's what you giving me behind them shades. I'm looking at your lips, sir. Oh. Look at them thighs. Jesus. Oh. Who you mad at? Who you mad at? Nice. I do need you to give me. I'm mad at the fact that you ain't giving me more print in these gray sweatpants. Gray sweatpants serve as one purpose: print, and you ain't giving it to me. There's some more dark chocolate. Oh. 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 Who you looking at like that? Don't be looking at me. Not like that, at least. Jesus. Lord. Oh. Well then. Oh. Oh. I believe that's our last one. That's it. That's all. So, I hope that you enjoyed Silly Saturday today. It is, as I always say, a labor of love, a labor of love. Feel free to contribute to the platform. Ways to do that is scrolling at the bottom, or it's at the top right here where you can contribute to the platform. Because we works over here. Programming note. We will be programming note. We will be here today at 6:30 for the RuPaul's Drag Race panel. The RuPaul's Drag Race panel will be here today at 6:30. They will be here right here on this channel today at 6:30. I'm glad you love it here, El Cid. We have a good time here, contrary to popular belief. But we have a really good time over here and try to give the people what they want. We try to give the people what they want. So, if you had a good time, put a Shondo in the chat. And as I stated earlier, feel free, because we works over here. I always tell people, just patronize and contribute to your YouTubers. They do not do this for free. They work hard to put on these shows and programming for them, and YouTube be raping them for money. YouTube don't pay people no money. They don't pay them no money. They don't pay no money. So they don't pay the people no money. Anyway, as I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. No, they take more than that. They take way more than that. They take 30%. Like if you do a super chat or a super sticker, they take 30%. But when you're talking about the monetization, like with, you know, from AdSense, it's literally pennies on the dollar, literally pennies on the dollar. Like, I think when I looked at the algorithm and the math, it's less than 10 cents on the dollar, much less than 10 cents on the dollar. I'm serious. So it's really true, especially for YouTubers at my level or anybody under 100K. You know, it's a labor of love. Let's put it like that. It's a labor of love. Don't get caught in the sauce. They absolutely do this just for the people. So we're always glad to bring this to you people. Always glad to be here for y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to go get something to eat. I believe Abby is live now, and if I can, let me see if I can send y'all over there to Abby. I know she was supposed to go live and read Ted Lee's book. She was supposed to go live and read Ted Lee's book. And oh, let me see if I can send y'all over there to Abby to read as she is reading Ted Lee's book. Maybe she may not have it on, because I think what happens is they have to oh no, she's there. Okay, I found her. Okay, so we going over to Abby's right now. Listen, y'all, thank y'all so much. I'm about to go get me something to eat. I'm not real live. I'm real hungry right now. I haven't eaten all morning. All I had was this coffee, so now I'm real hungry. I'm about to go get something to eat, y'all. Chill, hang out, go take some notes and stuff for this drag race panel it will be at what time I said 6:30. So I'm about to send y'all over there to Abby. We're gonna have a good time over there. I'll be in the bushes. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.